Okay, we got another problem today we're gonna do. Exit ticket. This is for 4th grade, module 5, lesson 6, exit ticket. The direction says, and I'll make sure y'all get out y'all notes too. Get your papers out, make sure you correct them. The rectangle below represents 1. Draw horizontal lines to decompose the rectangle into 8s. Use the model to give the shaded area of a sum of the product of the unit fraction. Use parentheses to show the relationship between the number sentences. Okay, the first thing we need to do on this problem, we need to identify what does the tape diagram shows as a fraction now. So we know we got 3 shaded units. We got 4 units total. So my fraction is 3/4. Now we want to draw horizontal lines to decompose the rectangle into 8s. Horizontal line. We know now that we have, instead of 4 units, we have 8 total units. How many shaded regions we have? 3. Now we have 6. And each individual unit represents 1 8. 1 8. 1 8. 1 8. 1 8. And 1 8. Now I have the class write. We're gonna write an addition number sentence, and we're gonna write a multiplication sentence to show that 3/4 is equivalent to 6/8. The first sentence, we're gonna group these 1/8s, and that's why they want to use parentheses to show the units. I really don't care if they group them in 2s, or they group them in 4s. Whichever way they want to group the addition sentence, that's fine with me, as long as they know how to write an addition sentence that represents this problem. So I'm gonna group mine how it is. This first row have 3/8, and this second row have 3/8. So I'm gonna write my number sentence as 3/4 is equivalent to 3/8 plus 3/8 is equal to 6/8. And you guys can check your papers, make sure you have it like that. If you don't have it like that, or if you have 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8, longer than 6 times, that's fine. So now we're gonna write in a multiplication number sentence to show that, to represent the model I'll take diagram. So we have 3/4. We know how we have to write 3/4 times 6/8. Now, 3 times what number give me 6? 3 times 0 is
0.
3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So whatever I do to the numerator, I have to do to the denominator. I wrote my addition sentence, check. I wrote my multiplication sentence, check. I represented 3/4 and recorded fraction with 6/8 using the take diagram, check. So I answered every part of these questions. Only thing I didn't do is use the parentheses to show, but I could have just grouped my 1/8 as 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8. Use parentheses. Add that to 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8. Use parentheses. If they didn't do that, that's fine. I'm not gonna take out points. All I want to know is they know how to represent 3/4 as a sum and as a multiplication number sentence. Everybody have this on their paper?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Now we're gonna just reverse the process on 2. It says draw area model so the decomposition represented by the number centers below. We're gonna do the same thing without drawing the area model first. We're gonna just write our multiplication number centers. This is to see it doing the multiplication phase. So 4/5 is equivalent to 8/10. Now we gotta see 4 times what number, 5 times what number will give me 8 and 10. So 4 times what give me 8? 2. Whatever I do to the numerator, I have to do it to the denominator. 5 times 2 give me 10. Okay, now I'm gonna use my area model to represent this first fraction. I know I have 5 total blocks, but my denominator 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I have to shade 4 of them. It represents 4/8. 4/5. Did I get to 8/10? No. So I gotta repeat that process again. This part right here represents 8/10. Each individual box represents 1/10. 1/10, 1/10, 1/10, 1/10, 1/10, 1/10, and 1/10. Now we can group this any way we want to group it. For our addition centers, we can group that as 4/10 and 4/10. We can group it as 2/10 plus 2/10 plus 2/10 plus 2/10, and that'll give. Either way, I'm accepting all answers. But me, I'm gonna do mine as least amount of work as possible. I know that if 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10 equals 4/10. Same on the second row. So I'm gonna group mine as 4/5 is equal to 4/10 plus 4/10 is equal to 8/10. That's all we have today. That's grade 4, module 5, lesson 6, exit ticket. Thank you for joining in. You have a nice day. Eight minutes, 29 seconds.